Alright folks, we're currently riding down Cartwright Road. Here in a little bit I'm going to turn right. There's a little hump to climb over. We're going to have another road descent towards like Hidden Springs area. We're going to go over to Chukar Butte. Ride Chukar Butte out to Sweet Connie. Sweet Connie out to Peggy's, and Peggy's will bring us back to the cars. We started at the Polecat Parking Lot that's on Cartwright Road. And this is a good loop. The road section is fast and goes by pretty fast, especially if you're Jason. And good route. If you're, I think this normally takes about an hour 45 of moving time, so most of the time with our morning time frame before work, we have to kind of be on it and not dilly-dally, even though we started like 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later. So whew. Ooh, it's cold. Hey, just follow this road. We're gonna take a right somewhere up here. Small little climb up the road to the Chukar Butte section. And there's definitely many trails if you had the time to fall through Hidden Springs right here if you wanted to do a larger route, and that way you avoid riding so much of the road. But at least for us, this is a good loop for us, as well as distance and in the time frame we stick within. Today riding the Scott Genius 900 tuned. Love this bike. Running the 360 camera, Insta 360 X5. Super cool. And truth be told, I am no professional. I don't know if I could even be considered as a expert mountain biker. I'm not super fast, but just like riding mountain bikes. Been doing it for a while. So if this at all helps you get out and ride your bike, then it's done its job. Right turn. Chukar Butte. Hello. Here is a gate and a junction. If you take a left here, you can connect this over to Landslide, which we just kind of featured coming down this in our last video. But for now, we're going straight up Chukar. Okay.
Yeah. Like 5 miles.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, baby. Get it, Jason, get it. Get it. Don't fail. Ah. Woo. More speed. Oh! I've never done that before.
Don't worry, Brian. I just did that like.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I didn't even pick a line. It's like, hold on. All right, so we're pretty much close to the end of Chukar Butte, which links over to Sweet Connie. If you ever ridden Sweet Connie, you can take a left at this next junction. Sweet Connie is a pretty gnarly uphill. Take you pretty much, you know, that meets up with like East Side and Stack Rock Trail up towards like Bogus Basin. But that's a gnarly trail. That's not something we're doing today. That's a steep climb. But fun descent. But no, we'll take a right, which is like lower Sweet Connie. And we'll then connect it to Peggy's trail. Peggy's trail back to the cars. Morning, gents. This turn right here seems to always be wiped out. Nope, they got it good. Oh, they got a downshift because this is all right, our junction is coming up. If you were to stay on this trail, which is Sweet Connie, in the direction that we're going, it will lead you to Bogus Basin Road. And I think that's where it leads you kind of towards the area of Dry Creek Trailhead. And actually, if you keep going straight, there's some nice little rock formations that are kind of cool. I've never cleaned, but now we're on Peggy's trail. Nice little descent in it. All right, we just passed a gate at Peggy's trail. And continuing down, a little bit of pedaling here, but then we're gonna get to some downhill, which is all right downhill, not my favorite, but you know, there's like one rock jump that's kind of fun, fast straightaway that is wide open. But downfall of Peggy's trail is you did all the climbing, you're ready for all the downhill, and you do the downhill, but then you get to the bottom of the downhill on Peggy's trail, you gotta climb back up, and it's just a switchback that climbs up this face on a hot day. That is horrible because it's just straight, no shade in the sun. In the morning, not bad, you know, it's still cool outside right now, so not bad, but it's hot. This is definitely not the trail. Jump it! Jump it! A one rock feature, and we blew it. Oh yeah, out of gear. All right, that's the extent of the Peggy's Trail downhill, and now it's time to climb back out. Love this route, just don't like this section Because after all the downhill and the climbing we've already done, it's like the least thing that I want to do is ride uphill to finish the trail. But it's good. Good to be out. I'm complaining, but I'm not. I'm just jokingly complaining. Good trail. Good way to be out. Alright, this is the first of the switchback. Second switchback. Third switchback. This might be the last one. Well, not necessarily. I guess there is one more. It's just a long switchback, kind of wide. Tired of climbing. Alright, this is the last switchback. It's not like a tight switchback, it's just turning the trail that takes you back to another gate, which then ends the trail. Careful if you ride this. I have heard of rattlesnake sightings in this area right here. We're probably early enough in the day that we won't see them, but it's been known. Alright, we're pretty much at the end of Peggy's trail. Overall, a fun route, and I'll put on the screen the stats from my Garmin watch. I'll also leave a link in our video description to my route of this route to Chukar Butte to Peggy's trail. But ultimately, a good route. I do like this route. I do like it. But there's different ways that you can make it your own. There's things you can add, things that you can take away. But yeah, appreciate you watching. Subscribe, let me know in the comments if you like this stuff or what trail you want to see next. Appreciate you watching.